Hello. I keep getting told off for doing readings and cutting my head off. So here I am, this is Hoffy. And welcome to my channel. It's Friday. I hope you've had a good week. And I hope you're all starting to get your sanity back. Anyway, so I'm back here. I thought I'd do a live for you. I'm going to do a live love reading for you today, mostly because the new moon is in Pisces and which is in Neptune, and so it's all kind of lovey-dovey at the moment. So I'll do my reading for you. Let me just hit the record for that's for Anchor FM. So hi Anchor FM, this is Hoffy, just doing a love reading for the new moon of 13th of March 2021. So just so you know, it's the new moon's tomorrow, but the phase of or the effects of the new moon actually started yesterday. You may feel that in your love relationship or your love feelings that things are getting quite intense, but not in an aggressive way. This is more in a spiritual way, and if you haven't been tapping into your spiritual side recently, you might feel a little bit of a pull asking you to come and spend some spiritual time with yourself. Now we've got Venus, which equals love, we've got Neptune, which equals the soul, and we've got the moon, which governs all of your emotions. And we've got the sun that represents your ego, and all of those are all in quite a nice, like, lovely Hubble, boil and trouble kind of mix. So you may feel that in part of your, maybe your relationship or just in your life generally, that you kind of need to tidy up one end of this cycle so that you can start the new cycle. And obviously the new moon does represent new beginnings, new projects, new ideas, you know, new ventures, anything where you can just springboard. Whereas the full moon is when it's all kind of been magnified and everything's intense in a very different way. So you may feel the intensity of that, and you may feel that now, because you've only got until tomorrow, 10:22 tomorrow, 10:22 a.m. tomorrow is the new moon. You might feel like you're under a little bit of pressure now to do something spiritual. That's fine. Just take 15 minutes, 10 minutes, close your eyes, light a candle, just something. So at least you say you did something. But also you may feel that you're in a time now where you want to embark on the next chapter of your life, and something is holding you back. And the thing that holds people back generally is because they haven't done a little sweep up of some old things that are just like kicking around. You know, I really should just, I've been hanging on to that bit of paper for 12 years now. It's time to put it in the bin, those sorts of things. So this is the time to do it. And it really will free you up now to receive love. Now, just remember, Neptune also represents your highest expectations and your connection with spirituality. So those two kind of run alongside each other. So while you think, oh, I'm very connected to, you know, like what I do, you know, tarot readings and oracle, you might have your own thing. You might be very connected with that, but it's also, that is also linked with your desires and your dreams coming true. And so this is what we're all working towards, isn't it? All our dreams coming true. Anything else I need to tell you? So yeah, the only reason, obviously, Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. It's the 12th sign in the zodiac. So the reason that you might feel the pull stronger this year is purely because of Venus and Neptune emphasizing, and you know, it makes a pretty strong package. Yeah, you definitely feel the influence of it. And you may also, this is so funny because I had to deal with this today, values of life. You may also be considering values of life and like the reality of it, and you know, some rational thinking, and that's all again because of this conjunction. So energy, family, spiritual, your true self and the values of life, that's where you should be at. And if you're not at that, that's fine, it's passing you by. But generally we all get pulled into the cosmic world, whether we like it or not. And we wonder, we go, oh, you know, I wasn't worrying about this stuff yesterday. Why am I thinking about it today? Yeah, that's the power of the solar system, which we are not in charge of. Thank the Lord for that one. Imagine if humans were in charge of a solar system. It'd be a complete bloody nightmare, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear. But anyway, this one actually happens to be my moonstone. Don't ask me why. It doesn't look anything like a moon. But when I touch it and hold it, I do feel a certain energy that draws me to that moon side. And then this is my sun one, so I've got my sun and my moon. They mean nothing to you, but they mean a heap to me. So it's nice to have all these things and trinkets, because to me, they all represent very lovely things. Okay, so what else have we got? So we're going to start with the tarot. So this is no sign particular. This is purely for love. And if you've not watched them before, this is the first time I've shown my face. I know I am a bit anxious about that, to say the least. To say the least. Anyway, it's Friday night here. Don't know where you are, but it's Friday night here, and this is when you should be winding down and popping the music on. If you like to have a little tipple, have a little tipple. A bit of a party, but this is your time. Friday night. Well, Friday night in the UK is definitely, would normally be heading to the pub and connecting with all your friends, talking normally complete trosh around a table, but yeah, just connecting with each other. So we're all missing that connection, aren't we? So if we can connect spiritually, that's really nice. So because this is not for any particular sign. Now I've got heart cards here. These cards here are mine. They're my cards. You know, I designed these cards, and I think they're going to be on sale at the end of the month. So I think I'll tell you why they're not, is because I keep loading them up and then I go, I'm not happy with that. So I keep downloading them, taking them offline again. So maybe it's my turn this month to get them out there. Right, here we go. I've burnt some sage. We're in a nice space. I've got my big red love heart, which is part of my logo. And we've got my guardian angel card. Beautiful, beautiful. Deep breath. That's it, deep breath. We'll just get in there. Okay, so let's go. And how are you? I haven't even asked. How are you? Do tell. And ask questions. If you want to ask, oh, I bet it's still nothing here. I'm in Nevada. Yes. Yes, we love Nevada. So it's morning here. Oh, hi. So hi. How do you say it? Set Abad. Is that right? You're in Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada. Is that right? Well, so tell me, what's the temperature for you when you wake up in the morning then? And do you have aircon? Suerte, lost love, and yes. Oh yeah, good. Oh, brilliant, good for you. Love it. Right, here we go. So what was the temperature? I'll hold out for the answer. Suerte. Oh, it's a very posh name. Right, here we go. Let's get these cards out. Oh, are they all upside down? No, they're not. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so someone in this relationship or potential relationship feels that they're probably giving more than the other. Their generosity is maybe being taken advantage of. That's one thing that's coming out straight away. And the other part of it is there's an apology here somewhere, and somebody doesn't know how to approach that apology. Gosh, it's all going on, isn't it? That's good. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, so we've got an apology that's not quite come to fruition yet, or doesn't know how to approach it. We've got somebody being over generous. You know, we all know in a relationship you've got to have the balance, and you know, not everybody is fortunate. Oh, 72 Celsius is chilly here. What about you? Oh, it's about 9 degrees. it's, it's a bit cold and wet and gloomy. So when you wake up to the bright sunshine of Nevada, no, we're not. We are not waking up to that bright sunshine. Same sun, but we just don't get it so bright. Anyway, so yeah, so in the relationship, you always have that balance. You know, not everyone has the luxury of maybe having the same income as each other, you know, but your connection is on a real spiritual level, and sometimes you have to work out the bones of what one person can give in the relationship, you know, more than the other, and so that doesn't become an issue, you need to work out a balance. A really good way to manage that, and tends to be the way that I do it, is based on percentage. So based on whatever percentage someone else's salary is, you pay your portion as a percentage, rather than, you know, you do your bit, but you can only do as much as you can do if you're on the lower scale, and if you're on the higher scale, then obviously you can give a bit more. But yeah, it's a bit of balance, but it doesn't just mean money. Although this is a money card, it also means generosity. In somebody can just be over kind, over generous, and it's not difficult for people to take advantage of that. So take care of yourself there. This apology here, this is about a union. And it also, if you notice that it's an older person and a younger person, but it's about being the bigger person, although they might be maybe a little bit more immature, and they just don't know how to manage a relationship. So, but whatever it is, they certainly want to come, and they certainly want to say sorry, and they want to explain to you that their love for you is pure, and their feelings for you and how they care for you. They want to give you that, but maybe they need the other person to be a bit more in the receiving mode and not shut them out. Because if you shut people out, then, you know, how can you expect them to come in? Then this card is, again, there's a few money cards here, so that's all good. This is again about somebody that's kind of reached a chapter in their life where all things are whole, you know, money, roof over their head, all those things are in place, and that they are quite secure financially. And the other thing is that person, it's like the same as this, in it's sort of contradictory, because actually that person, when they're in a wealthy setting or the wealthy mode, they want to share, they want to give. So, but this is certainly money coming to a person. I know it's supposed to be a love reading, but with Pentacles, it is all about money. But yes, so that is all coming. That seems to be a group of cards together. Those three, they feel like that they're supposed to be together, and that is about the security of the financial side of the relationship and the give and take. Then we've got these other aspects, and somebody is again wanting to take it. They're just wanting too much too quickly. They've got to learn to be patient. This is the Ace of Cups. This is about your cup overflowing. This is getting everything you dream of. But if you was to get everything you dream of tomorrow, where's the fun in that? What are you going to do? Oh, I've got everything I've ever dreamed of. Oh, what now? Don't know. Bit bored now. So it's kind of rushing in and trying to take too much. And that's all very well, but it can cause arguments, and it can cause upset. And having it all is not always the things that make you happy. Oh, I want to read this to you. Actually, this is a really good time to read this. Hang on. Let me just read this to you, because I wrote this down. Right, so this is about being rich beyond your wildest dreams, rich in health, rich in positivity, rich in strength, rich in knowledge, rich in adventure, rich in new skills, rich in family, rich in laughter, and finally rich in love. So riches come in many forms. But on the good side, here we go. This is a gift. So there's a gift coming your way, and it's supposed to be a love reading cards. What are you doing to me? This is a gift coming your way. This is a financial gift, and you're not expecting it. It's coming from somewhere you don't know. All right. Carry on text. Turn these cards over. Let's get some more out. Yeah, it's a financial gift coming your way, and I'm never wrong about these gifts. I do this all the time. So with my friends as well. So I get to validate a lot. King of Swords. Another six of wands there. Look, who is this person? Oh, so once you've got through all this little number at the top, you've got these three cards here. Let's get that in the front there. There we go. Okay, so we've got King of Swords, we've got the Six of Swords, and we've got the Ten of Cups. Well, look, the Ten of Cups is happy families. That is it all. That's everything. That is your relationship all coming together, under this happy love umbrella of golden chalices. So yeah, that's it. You will get what you want in the end, but you just got to work through a few things. You've got the King of Swords here. Now, if the King of Swords was your dad, right, he'd be quite stern, and he'd be very honest about what he's got to say about your situation or your love situation. And that person wants to be heard. Now, in life, you can do whatever you want, but if somebody's trying to tell you something, it's very wise just to take that time to listen and see if any of it resonates with you. It also can be when people around you don't understand your relationship with someone else, and you feel like you have to justify it. Well, you don't. It's their bag to work it out. But when it's people that really care about you, you have to find a way, because you want them to come on that journey with you and not leave them behind. So this is somebody who wants to have their say. You don't have to listen to every word of it, but they have their say, and somebody that you want to have that mutual respect with. Mutual respect is very important. Whoever it is that this love partner is, or love energy, or this person that you desire, you're prepared to, whatever has gone on before, whatever the challenges have been, you're prepared to take that emotional journey with them. You don't want to give up on them. And never give up on people too quickly. It takes a long time to get to the right space of a relationship. It is never is the honeymoon period, but you get further down the line, there's a lot more to it, and it's a lot more satisfying. So, but working through those challenges, yeah. And also the person that you love may also be overseas, and that makes it very challenging to retain this relationship or keep it going. So working out how you're going to have a distance relationship is very hard. So that's those three. I like those three. Right, let's see what else have we got. Leo. Well, that's good. Leo. There you go. Look, the sun and strength. Leo. Yes, so the sun represents our ego, which is what I was saying to you earlier on. And the 8, the strength card, is also represented by the Leo, the lion. Now, the Leo, this lion, if you can see this card, I'm quite far away today. If you see this card, This person is not trying to tame this line. It's not trying to, you will do what I tell you. It doesn't work like that. That's not what this person's doing. This person is being gentle with this line. This person is saying, I love you. My love for you is forever. And they want to travel with you together side by side. Yes, you're the one with all the strength, but I'm the one that can support that strength. I'm the one that believes in you. I'm the one that is like, not the backbone, but you know what I'm saying. There's always one stronger one in one way, the yin yang thing. Yeah, so having strength, number 8, great number. And the sun, which obviously the sun, Leo, tells me that this is really funny for you, Sweti, because oh, let me see. I've only just realised you've written something there. Let me just read that. May I ask, how does Diana feel about me? Yes, I will do that for you. She's a best friend and a Scorpio. Oh, lovely. Can't beat Scorpio. They're so good. Like they're just yummy people. She's often busy with work, and to be honest, I don't think both of us are ready for a relationship. But being able to know whether or not our feelings are mutual would be really nice. Well, when people say, when are you having a baby? You don't know. Sometimes you just got to go with the flow. Sweaty. And I will have a look for you now. I will have a look. But whatever's going to happen, it's going to be August. Okay, that's what I was trying to get to. This thing. So hold on till August, okay, for your love. Now, what else does that say? That's a great message. Love wishes being granted and find. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Definitely. Beautiful interpretation of strength. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. So let me do this. I'll pull you a love card for you and Diane. Diana. We love that. Diana. Okay. I mean, do you feel like you're twin flames, Swerte? How connected do you feel? On what level? Is there like, if you're in a room, is there chemistry? If you're in a room together, do you get knots? Oh my God, look, there you go. What did I just say to you? That says twin flame. Now, your passion ignites. So, yes, you will know if, let's get rid of that, sorry. Oh, it's on there. Twin flame energy. Oh my goodness. Well, my cards are all about twin flames. It's like there are many stages to go through with a twin flame. Dasha, how does she feel about you? How does Diana feel about Swerty? Oh, I feel that's a good one. That's a lovely card. It is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So when they say step back, they don't mean cut that person off. They just mean step back in your own space, step back in a reflective space. Sometimes if you're too focused on something particular, it's like waiting for paint to dry. It doesn't happen. And you're like, why isn't it happening now? You start to get to be very impatient. And so what you have to do is you have to step back and allow the space to open up for things to happen. So I think, yeah, you and this Diana, you definitely have something. That's what it feels like. You definitely have a connection. And it says twin flame here, but with twin flames, it's very normal for twin flames to come apart from each other and then come meet back up, because it can be very intense and it can be very, like, the chemistry. It's like putting two lightning bolts together like that. And you're like, too much, I can't cope. And you have to come away, and you have to come back and forth a number of times before you realize Yeah, I was thinking about focus on me for a while. Yeah, I agree. Lately, I've been distracted. Yeah, I know it's hard. It's really hard because you kind of want to understand that person, but you want that person to be who they are because that's the thing that draws you in the first instance. You don't want them to put too much focus on them, and then it becomes like a little bit like a pressure cooker. So it's okay, just come away gently. And actually, when you come away like that, you probably find that she'll come forward a bit more. And then you come together and then you part again and you move a little bit and she'll come more. And so the chase begins, doesn't it? So yes, doubling, card come out, doubling the card to come out, and about doubling the card come out. Okay, so let's see what else we can do for this love reading for you and Diana. Let's pull one of these. These here are my truth cards, by the way. They're quite rare, these ones. My truth cards. So if you want to know something, give me a shout and I'll tell you the truth of it all. So they're just general cards, but they're by John Hall. They're very good. I do like his cards. So we're just pouring out. This is for Swerte and I hope I'm saying it right. And Diana. Look, it's just saying the same thing. Rest and rejuvenate. So you need to give your, and I love that. Can you imagine just sitting in the woods full of trees, breathing in sort of like slightly damp pine air and the freshness of it all. Yeah, and just meditating for a bit. I don't know if you do meditate. Takes a little practice if you haven't done it. But like I say, light a candle, just have a moment to yourself. It's amazing what you find out. If I don't have anything on, no music, I have a lot of music on normally, but no music, no television, I just light a candle and I just take a few deep breaths and my mind just goes off into another place. And I go, oh, that's quite nice. I quite like it there. So, yes, rest and rejuvenate. Spend some time on you because there's two people in a relationship and both people have to be happy. And it's not one person's responsibility to make the other person happy. They just have to be happy in themselves. So it's equally important to give yourself that time. Okay, let's go. Carry on with this. Oh, look, here we go. Now, we've had 5 come out twice now. So we are at the beginning and we've had another 10. This 10 of swords, really is the end of a chapter. And it's almost like what the changes need to be. So changes need to take place before you can move forward. Okay. That's what this one is. You see how many, there's 5 of them. It looks like they're all in a bit of battle, but quite often I see that is that everyone's got their own ideas, or everyone's like shouting over each other. Oh, it's my idea. Oh my goodness, everyone needs to be quiet and shut up, basically. This needs to change because this needs to be a 4. And because the 4 is the 4 corners and it is the 4 corners of a foundation. So if it's in this mode, this chaotic mode, then you can't build the foundations of a relationship. You need it to be calmer. So you need to make the changes necessary for a certain aspect of your previous or existing life in order to step onto that next lily pad, or that next stepping stone to move forward to a relationship. Now, whoever it is, they are going to come in very passionately at some point. That could be you, it could be somebody else coming to you. And they have got some ideas about how they want the relationship to look. And people can have many ideas, but it will only ever be what it will be. You can strive for greatness. Yes, everybody wants that for their relationship. But yeah, this Knight of Swords, or Knight of Wands, I beg your pardon, is coming in full of passion, full of ideas, and it's kind of, you will get maybe a little bit swept off your feet, but you need to be in the right place to receive this wonderful energy, you know, because that's fun. That is passionate fun, and you bloody hell take that, grab it by the horns, and just enjoy it. But you need to sort this little bit of this chaos. It's like chaos. You just need to calm it all down and get it into some sort of order, and say goodbye to the old stuff so that you can receive a lovely, passionate um, advancement from this Knight of Wands. And just so you know, in tarot, I know all tarot readers probably say it, tarot knows no gender. So whilst it is a knight, it doesn't mean it's not a feminine energy. It just kind of indicates it's more of a masculine energy. Hello, Jamila. Hello. You're saying it right. Don't worry, Hoffy. Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, Swerte. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a posh word. And I'm not very posh. So we're nearly there. Hi, Jamila. If you want to ask a question, Jamila, that's absolutely fine. I'm answering questions. So, oh, I don't want to touch these ones, do I? I said Jamila and I've picked up my truth cards. No, no. Right, let's see. I've got a few of these cards here. Cat's trying to get in. Let's see what these ones are. These are my cards. So this, I don't know if my glasses are strong enough to read this. So this is Twin Flames. I love this. Right, this sort of depicts a twin flame energy. We have met, my love, 1,000 times before, over and over in previous realms. It is impossible not to come together, to love and be ourselves once again. The magnet for us is too great. So what the thing is about twin flame energies is that it is a split flame, and you go off and you live your life and you live previous lives, but you'll always, your paths will cross in every life that you come into. Sometimes you will come together for a period of time and then you'll move on, and you'll meet in your next life, and you'll meet in your next life, and sometimes you'll stay, sometimes you'll go. So but when you come together, you know, you hear lots of people talk about these incredible moments in their life, relationships, and how they feel so strongly with this person, and that's really that twin flame energy. So yeah, when you feel that magnet is too strong. So that is, we'll put that down. Why didn't I put it down? And that is depicts the twin flame energy. So we've got twin flame here. I've done the twin flame here. The other person needs to rest and rejuvenate, and chill out. Yeah, it's a nice reading. So this is the one I was going after. Okay, can't remember what these are called, but I like them in general. So we'll put this. So look, we'll put my sun and the moon. So there's the sun and the moon. Two things we can rely on in life when we were going through that COVID. The key, which is working it out. When you get the right key, all the doors unlock, and it's effortless. When you're with the right person, it is effortless. There's no questions, there's no doubt, no dispute. It's just you're happy in being with each other, and that's it. Oh, that one's gone. Right, peace. I think this is for Jamila, you know. I don't know why, but I feel it is. Could I have a love reading? Sometime I go back and forth with my spiritual awakening journey, whether it's that twin flame thing. So that for you, Jamila. I don't know if you can see that card because I'm too far away from the camera. It's a mother and child, and it's saying peace. So I feel, I don't know why, but I feel like this represents you've got to find some peace with yourself. And then once you find peace with yourself, then the love will come more easily to you. So that's how I feel this is for you. Okay. Love reading. Sometimes I go back and forth with my spiritual awakening. Yeah, I think this is, are you a twin flame? Is this you? Is that you, twin flame? That could be why. Let me just scroll because I'm not sure if I can see. Oh yeah, so I can see all the bottom. Yeah, so twin flame. So Jamila, I don't know why, but this, I feel in my heart for you that something. Oh, she's gone. Okay. All right. So that's it. Okay. So that was Virginia. That's it. I'm sorry if that resonated a bit too much for you. Okay. Right then. So I think we're nearly at the end of the love reading. I don't think I can do any more. Thank you for your time. Jamila, is that you back? Can you just say if it's you or... Oh, you're still here. Yeah, can you tell me, did that resonate with you? That peace card, that's something being taken from you, part of you. It's, honestly, it feels very not naive. I don't think the word is naive. I think the word is pure. I think the word is pure. Yeah, somewhat. Okay, well, that's the card I feel that was for you. I will do your love reading now, but I need to pick some different cards to do it with. Oh, here we go. Right, because I've already used the tarot, and so half the tarot's on the table. So let's just do this. So is it somebody particular that you like? This is a question for Jamila. Is this for somebody that you like in particular? Or is it just, well, you're single now, but do you have your eye on somebody? Let's see. What's your star sign? This is the Chariot. This is about things moving forward. So, yeah, what's your star sign, Jamila? So at the moment, not interested in anyone. Oh, right, okay. Oh, so you want to see if someone's coming along. Well, I don't think, I think from the card that I pulled out. Right, okay. So you see that card there? That's a Cancerian. The Chariot is the Cancerian card. So that's your card. And if you're not interested in anybody at the moment, but you'd quite like the idea of a relationship, it means that you have the time to work on yourself and give yourself that, the love that you would put out to anybody, because we all know that Cancerians love really deeply, as deep as the ocean. So this is the time for you to give that love to yourself. I think when you've come to peace with yourself in that way, and you, then love will naturally come to you. But this is your card. That's the Cancerian card. It is the Chariot. It also represents yin and yang. It also represents a moving forward, and potentially a move, be that work or home. But it's an action card, you know, it's taking action. So that's interesting. I nearly said, oh, you Cancer, but sometimes I don't want to just put it out there. But yeah, that's the Cancerian card for you. So if you want love, yes, but it's not going to come to you until you have done some shadow work on yourself, because that's what you deserve. So yeah, so that's it. Does anybody else have got any other questions? Another person on, is it still you? Because I can't see who's on. It doesn't come up with names unless people put something in the comments field. So I think that's about it. I really have come to the end of this reading. You've been doing some shadow work. Yeah. Oh, good. Good. You know, do you feel, do you keep a journal, Jamila? Can you recommend any books for Loving tarot. I love the way you interpret the cards. That's so sweet of you. Thank you very much. Any books? No, to be honest, I've been spiritual from about the age of 4. I think that was my first spiritual experience. So I've not really read. I think I read once what these cards mean, but I don't really do an awful lot. Over the years, I haven't really done lots of reading. I base it on feeling, because like Jamila, I'm a Cancerian, so I can feel energy. If somebody walks in a room, I'm bang on. I know what that energy is. So and few premonitions, which Cancerians are renowned for getting. I have a journal and a manifestation book. Oh, fantastic. Oh, you're doing manifestations. Oh, I mean, I could talk about that for hours with you. A journal's great. I keep loads of journals. I think you have to have more than one journal, because life has different compartments, and I feel like you have to jot them down in different ways. So yeah, I'm still trying to think, Swerte, for this book, up here. I might not be saying it. I'm trying to think what book I would. I think the best thing to do is always start with a pack of cards that comes with a book, and that sort of gets your thinking going. Uh, yeah, that's great, Jamila. Yeah, isn't it great? Yeah, good for her. Yeah, that's lovely. So the manifestation thing. Have you ever wondered why, you sort of think about something and then you forget about it, and then it happens, and you think it's like a coincidence or something, don't you? Go, oh my God, I was only thinking about like that the other week. That is a manifestation from there to there. The difference is you didn't know it was a manifestation. So you didn't when you know it's a manifestation, you put too much focus on it. And then all the time you focus on it, it won't happen. As soon as you forget about it, there you go, it happens. You probably know that. If you're doing manifestations, you probably know that. But I just find that fascinating, because all that time, all them years, and I was thinking, putting so much focus on so many things. As soon as I stopped worrying about it and just moved on to the next thing, then things just started to happen. And I thought, oh my goodness. My manifestation, I'll share this with you. On my phone, I've written a letter to the universe. And I update it, whenever I go into it. I add a few more bits into it. So I'm sort of like getting into this big long letter. And I try to read that at least once a week. It's my message to the universe. And I would say pretty much every time I add something in there, I save it, I forget about it, and then the universe starts to give it to me. So yeah, I don't manifest big things, which is why I really liked that riches thing. Shall I read that again, Swerte, to Jamila, because she might appreciate that as well. So I said rich, because everyone manifests, oh, I want more money, I want more money, I want more money. Oh, well, hell yes, we all do. But rich, I hope you get rich this month, by the way. Rich beyond your wildest dreams, rich in health, rich in strength, rich in knowledge, rich in adventure, rich in new skills, rich in family, rich in laughter, and lastly, rich in love. Isn't that great? You know, so on your gratification page, you can write your riches. Right, what else are we doing for Jamila? We'll pull her another card. Page of Wands. Okay, so this is the Page of Wands is more of somebody that they've got an idea, but it's in its real infancy. It's in its really early stages, and so all the dots are not quite connected up in order to push that idea forward. Yeah, and it might mean that you might need to learn more about your craft before you take it forward. That's for you, Jamila. It could also be for Swerte. Might mean something to you, Swerte. How's that? Right, kids. I think we're done. My throat's getting very dry. It has been an absolute pleasure to meet you both. And I hope that if you can see me online again, then please jump in. It would be really nice to talk to you. I used to manifest being with this guy I had a crush on. I stopped worrying about it and actually did end up going on a date with him. Turns out to be the worst date, the worst date I've ever had. But I agree, manifestation does work. Yeah. Oh, bless you. I'm not laughing at your date. Shall I tell you the worst date I went on? I went on this date, and over here we could go into, this was ages and years ago. We'd go into pubs, and we went into the pub, and he pulled out a £5 note, right? One £5 note. Now over here, a glass of wine is probably about anything between £6 and £8. Okay, it's quite expensive to get a glass of wine, and be careful what you wish for. Yeah, definitely. Yes, definitely. And this guy, I think he only had £5. That was it. Come on this date with a fiver. Now I had money in my pocket. That's not a problem. And I said to him, I'll just have a Coca-Cola. I thought, oh my God, I don't want to put this person under pressure to buy me a glass of wine. Then we went to this restaurant, and he said, oh, I've forgotten my wallet. I need to go and get my wallet out of the car. And I thought, oh, well, that'll explain this £5 note in his pocket. You know what he did? He left me in the restaurant. Oh, bad person. It was the pits. It really was. So yeah, dates can be really, really shoddy sometimes, can't they? You never know what you're going to get. Let's face it. So that's why sometimes it's always better to go out with people that you know through your friends. That sort of validates who they are. I think that's probably a nicer thing. Oh my goodness, isn't it terrible? I know. That's the worst thing. Imagine I was in tears. I drove home in tears on the phone to my friend, going, I've just been left at a restaurant. And obviously she had lots of kind words to say about him, but yeah, learnt my lesson there, that's for sure. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I think you've been fabulous. And I want you to have a great day. And I'm wishing you, the riches list, I'm wishing you all those riches for you, and that everybody you meet is kind, caring, and spiritual. There you go. How about that? That's for you and all of us. Okay, so take care. And see how it's like that. You put the phone down. No, you put the phone down. A moment. Okay, take care, and I'm going to end this stream. Hopefully I'll see you again. Send me some updates. Bye. Thank you for your time. Hope you have a lovely rest of the week. Thank you. Oh, I love it. Yeah, take care. Bye now. Good night.